What's up guys, Chef Dave here with a quick cooking video. So earlier today we did the tasting kind of review of the Tenorio tuna with sun-dried tomato and basil. Tin was delicious on its own, obviously, because Tenorio tuna is just fantastic. But I kind of wanted to parlay that into what else you can make with it. And, you know, because obviously you can do the simple things, tuna on bread, whatever, you know, delicious, right? Obviously delicious, been a staple forever. But I want something to focus on the tuna and to kind of be a catalyst, or the tuna to be a catalyst for the things around it. So really and truthfully, I just opened my fridge, I saw what was in there, and I kind of gathered ingredients for a quick lunch. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make just sort of like a hot cold salad, if you will, with some seasonal ingredients and things that I have in-house. And, you know, I'm pretty sure it's going to be awesome, but I know it's going to be awesome, but, you know, either way, let me show you what you can do at home, especially right now in this season, okay? Let's get into it. So basically, this is our shopping list. So what we've got is some beefsteak, nice in-season beefsteak tomatoes. These are lovely. They're super ripe, ready to go. I actually needed to use them, which makes this even better. We just got some simple lettuce leaves, bib lettuce, little gem lettuce, some feta cheese, and this is, you know, for me, heart-healthy sauerkraut, fermented cabbage that I always have on hand in my fridge. Everyone should do this at home. Maybe I'll do a video on this one day. It's just really good to have. Super heart-healthy. Not heart-healthy, but just digestive healthy with good, you know, good bacteria. And of course, we've got our Tenorio tuna that we have just laid out from the tin still. All right, here we go. I'm going to attempt to do this with one hand. So what we want to do is, I've preheated this nonstick pan because I want to get a little kind of a char on these tomatoes. I'm not going to put any oil in them or anything like that. Just straight into the dry pan. Okay? Just like that. Truthfully, probably just do one side, because our goal is really, we're not trying to like cook the whole tomato into mush. Really just want to develop some of the flavors on one side. So you're cooking one side and then the other side is still kind of cool and firm textured, or firm textured for a ripe tomato, if you will. You don't want to make the whole thing mush, if that makes sense. We're going to put a little bit of really good, my favorite, Portuguese sea salt over the top. This is sea salt from the Azores. Fantastic, fantastic stuff. And again, we're gonna add just a splash of just simple, you know, just a simple apple cider vinegar. You know, actually, we're not gonna use this one. This is, grab the wrong one. We're gonna use one of the other ones, the Bragg apple cider vinegar. And that's it. You can already start to smell the caramelization happening, okay? Really, you don't want to move them around too much. You really want them to develop the flavor on one side. If you move them around, then what'll happen is the caramelization will kind of slide off, if that makes sense. All right? All right, here we go. So it's been about 5 minutes. You can see the tomatoes are kind of charred on one side, but they're still very much raw on the other side, which is a texture I really like. It's, half cooked, half raw. And then that charring brings out a little bit of that bitter, sweet flavor as well. So, first thing we're gonna do is, gonna take these gingerly out of the pan. Beautiful, look at that. That's exactly what we want. Nice char. You see how that's kind of soft, but the bottom or the back end is still very much the very much in what do you call it? In a raw state. Right there. Beautiful. Put it like that. Nice. Big chunks of tomato. And this is very much like a kind of, the idea is like a fork and knife, kind of salad, if that makes sense. Okay. Got some of this on there. Right. Boom. Just like that, right? Now, you can bulk this up, obviously. Make this 1 tin for 2. I'm a big guy, I like to eat, and I like my protein. So, for me, I just eat a tin, personally. We're going to put this little remaining salt over the top, because we don't want to waste that. And then the tuna, we're going to break it up just, again, we don't want to just turn it to mush, but we do want to break it up just a little bit, because it's important. It's nice when you break it up and then toss it, because the new, exposed cells, if you will, get some tuna on it. And we're going to season this just a little bit as well. Okay, with a little salt. And then we're going to put a little bit of the Bragg apple cider vinegar. You don't need a lot. I'm just gonna put a little splash just to bring up the acid a little bit to help balance the rest of the ingredients in the salad. Okay, so from here, right over the top. Right over the top. Nice. I mean, this is looking great already. Now, we don't want to lose any of those goods. So we want to make sure we get all the juice, all the acid, all the olive oil. Because this is your dressing, This is literally your dressing. Beautiful. Nice. Leave that exposed a little bit. Put this down. Then we're going to put the cabbage. Cabbage, again, this is, you don't have to have this. This is really purely for me. This is the the tea. When I ferment cabbage, I put tea into it because it helps with the texture. The tannins in tea help the texture of the fermenting products. It's almost like it stalls that mushiness. So this cabbage, although it being like 3 months old, it has a really nice texture still. And then gotta center this up a little bit so you can see it. And then just not a lot, just a little bit of good feta cheese. Again, not a lot, don't have to put too much. Doesn't even have to put it, I mean, it's fine on its own, as is. And that's it, there you have it. We'll kind of fork in. Sorry. Sorry. There you have it, a little kind of fork and knife salad. Hot, cold, the temperature play is always a lot of fun, and the salad itself is just delicious. So